So we were looking for a system which was far more sustainable than what we were using at the current time. Our previous system was essentially small bottled water. So it was tiny bottles, about 330 mils, that we're doing individual, per person, per conference sort of stuff. So for your average conference, you'd be looking at sort of, say, 100 people for a conference, you'd go through 300 or 400 bottles a day. So it's a heap of plastic that was being produced. It was a really high cost to the hotel to go through that much. Not to mention storage space in back of house where we can actually store all the surplus. So it was proving to be a real problem, and time consuming as well. We made the choice to use the BRITA bottling system because we really wanted something that was more sustainable for the environment, that had far less waste than the small plastic bottles we were using previously. We wanted a far more cost-effective option, and we wanted something that was actually much more sustainable for the staff to use. Now that we use these larger bottles, we tend to do one bottle for every 2 to 3 people, so it cuts down on quite that a lot. So instead of doing 10 bottles per table, we're putting out 3. So what attracted us to the BRITA company in particular was their customer service was amazing. They were the quickest to respond to us out of the various companies that we engaged with. They've been very hands-on and been very engaged in making sure we get exactly what we need to suit our business. So BRITA was really good at making sure that we were able to change over from our previous system to their own system around our business needs. So we do operate 24/7 in the hotel, and we've got functions in here pretty much every day. So we managed to pick a day, essentially, which had a very quiet a day, and that space, particularly around where the system was being installed, was free. So they made themselves available to come in on that day during the very specific times that we set, and everything was dealt with within sort of 2.5 hours. The system was set up and ready to go. We've made heaps of savings across the entire business essentially with this, right through our entire conferencing department. So we've actually made a lot of savings in our labour costs. It takes less staff now to replenish an event than it did previously, which means that those staff either get to be a straight saving, or more importantly, they get to be on the floor more and dealing with the clients more and have more face-to-face interactions, which is really important to the business. In addition to that, we've made really huge savings in costs across it. So we made a return on investment in the actual BRITA product within the first 2 months of having it installed, and since then we've just made constant savings every single month. The clients love it because they get a choice now between still and sparkling water, whereas previously they didn't have one, and the staff absolutely adore it because it's cut down the time that they take to refresh a room considerably. It's almost halved it actually. I would absolutely recommend the BRITA bottling system to others, other hotels, other venues, even other restaurants. I think it's the cost saving that we did is amazing, the sustainability is impeccable, and the staff love it. So what I would say to them is they should definitely look into it and see what BRITA can do to bring down costs and to create a more sustainable environment.